Hi everyone, it's Becca. I'm here to do basically the rest of my week 13 and week 14 pregnancy update. I just turned 15 weeks today, which is Wednesday, October 7th? 6th or 7th? I think it's the 7th. And last time it had been a long span before I did an update, so I thought I would shorten the time up and do an update every couple weeks. For what's been happening, nothing. I've been feeling fine. I've been tired because I've been back at work, and just being back at work has been tiring just because you're getting up. I'm used to in the summer, you get up whenever you want, and then you're up at like 6:37 every day, and it gets a bit tiring. So yesterday, I think my husband and I went to bed at like 6. I didn't fall asleep till like 8:30, 9 o'clock, but he was asleep, and I slept right until my alarm went off at 6:40, and I was still like, oh, I don't want to get up. So I just think that also has to do with me just not being a morning person. As for cravings, I've still had some chicken cravings. I bought a vegetarian or chicken flavored broth that I've been like putting in soups and stuff to kind of get rid of that chicken craving, since I don't eat meat. My asthma and my eczema have been acting up a little bit. I'm a little bit shorter of breath just because I was just walking up the stairs, and that just makes my asthma just been going crazy. I also think it's because I have lots of allergies, and before I was pregnant I used to take allergy pills, and now that I am pregnant I don't take anything. So going from taking like an Arius or a Reactin whenever I needed it to nothing is I think made a difference as well. The one exciting thing, I guess, is I'm finally starting to show a little bit of a bump, which is nice. It's not just my pooch, it's not just my stomach, there's a little bit of a bump there. So that's kind of exciting. I told some of my family. My grandpa was in Calgary this last weekend with my auntie, and my great auntie and uncle were there as well. And so I told them, and my grandpa started crying, and it made me cry, and yeah, it was pretty emotional. And then since I told my grandpa, which is my dad's dad, I had to tell my mom's mom, which is my grandma, because I can't just tell one grandparent and not the other. So on the way home from Calgary that night, I called her. Well, she was called my mom and was talking to her, and then I just told my mom to give me the phone, and I told her. So the grandparents know. I have one auntie that knows and a cousin, but I still have, or two aunties that know and a cousin. But I still have quite a few more people left to tell. I'm not announcing it on Facebook or anything like that, just because I just know how hard it was for me to see pregnancy announcements, so I don't want to be putting that on Facebook or anything, and then someone else sees, oh, there's another person pregnant. So that's part of it. And the other one is, I am only 15 weeks. Anything could happen. So I am in the second trimester. That gets me really excited. But today, while I was teaching gym, the kids were playing this game with a soccer ball called speedball. And these are grade 10, 11s, and 12s. And it just came shooting. And I tried to block it, but it like hit my stomach. More on this, like on the side, not full on. But oh, I panicked. I was freaking out. So I got home. As soon as I got home, I used my Doppler today. Found a heartbeat like immediately. So I was like, and then I told my husband, get out of the way, kitty. And he was so mad. He's like, maybe you shouldn't be teaching gym classes anymore. He's like, just don't. And I'm like, well, I signed up to teach math today, and I just happen to have a gym block in there, so I can't really control that. But I'll just have to, any more gym classes that I'm teaching, I just have to be really, really careful, because that was too close. Because if that hit me full on, who knows what would happen. So yeah, so sorry, my video just cut out. So yeah, as I was saying, I'll just have to be really careful, really watching, and just keep an eye on that. Besides that, not really too much else. I'm out of the first trimester, and I managed to get through that whole thing without any morning sickness, and I think the trend's going to keep going. Haven't had any at all. No food aversions. And I have gained about 3 pounds this entire pregnancy. So for the first 15 weeks so far, I've gained 3 pounds. So that is about it. I don't really have too much else to update. I have a doctor's appointment next Wednesday, and I get the results of my blood work and my ultrasound to make sure that everything looks good and baby looks healthy. So I'm not really worried about that, because if it was really bad, I'm sure they would have called me. I didn't get any calls, so I think I'm fine. And besides that, it's just going smoothly. I'm still using my Doppler every day just to make sure that I'm still pregnant. It just helps me start my morning, and just hearing the heartbeat, and it's just like, okay, I'm still pregnant, move on. So that's been really, really good. If you are somebody who's super nervous and really anxious like I am right now, I would suggest a Doppler, especially in between ultrasounds and in between doctor's appointment. Anytime you have a worry or a wonder, just use it, and then you can hear the heartbeat, and you know everything is okay, and it's lovely. I'm so glad that I have it. So at the end of this, I will insert my 2 pictures. I've taken a 13-week and a 14-week picture. I'm going to take a 15-week picture tomorrow, so I haven't done that yet. And you can kind of see that I got a little bit of a bump going on. It's not huge, but it started, so it's exciting. I'm starting to look pregnant, so I've never had that happen. I still can't even believe this is happening. Like, 4 years trying, and I just had pretty much given up, and this was our last shot, and miracles happen. So let's just, good thoughts. I'm going to try to stay positive and just try to just think like I'm going to have a baby without getting my hopes up too much, if that makes sense. So I've got 3 kitties here, which looks like they want attention, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.